And just see how people start to notice you. See how people start to smile at you as you're smiling. See how magnetic you are to people. See how many compliments you get. Like, allow yourself to receive all of that, because that is when you know that your light is shining and you are allowing the divine to vibrate through you.
You are now entering the sacred sanctuary.
Welcome back to the Sacred Sanctuary, where we dive deep into creating the life of your dreams, healing, self-love, and divinity. I'm your host, Shardae, and today we're going to dive into 5 ways that you can become magnetic AF to manifest your desires with ease. So I have been a conscious, deliberate manifester for as long as I can remember, and what I like to attribute to this is just knowing the ways to align your vibration with your desires. So I'm going to dive deeper today into how you can become magnetic, how you can attract your desires with ease, and really just have fun doing it, because that is really the key to it. The most important thing is just to have fun while you're manifesting. We are all manifesting in every waking second of our lives. So if we're going to manifest anyway, why not manifest what we want? So let's get into the first way that you can become magnetic and deliberately create your manifestations. So the first step is to embody unshakable self-worth. When you know that you are worthy of love, success, abundance, your dream home, your dream car, your dream person, your dream career, when you know that you are worthy of that and you align your inner being, your energy with that, then you become a vibrational match to it. And it comes to you effortlessly because there's no resistance. So when you have the self-worth, when you know, like I am worthy to receive everything that I desire, that's when it happens. And that's the key. So what you want to do with that is you want to stop seeking validation. You don't need anyone's external validation to prove your worth. You inherently are worthy. You were worthy when you were born. There is nothing or anybody that can tell you what your worth is outside of you. So when you connect with the divine inside of you, then you automatically know that your worth is unshakable, it's unquestionable, and nothing on the outside can prove you to be unworthy unless you give them permission. Okay? Number 2, you have to master the art of detachment. When you detach from the outcome, when you detach from the how, when you detach from, well, what if it goes this way, or what if it doesn't go that, you have to detach from all of that. You have to remove the question, because once you remove the question of the how and you just start allowing it to flow to you in ways that are not known to you, and you're not going to know the way that it happens most of the time when you manifest. And you have to be open to the ways that it can come in, and you have to also look at obstacles and adversity as ways that your manifestation can potentially come to pass. When I think about the biggest things that I've manifested, like my home, like dream cars that I've gotten, it's always come through a source of adversity. It was like, I don't know how this is going to happen. And then when it did happen, it's like, huh, I would have never thought that it was going to happen that way. For example, there was back in 2014, I wanted an X6. I had a white X6 on my vision board. It had red interior, and I just knew, like, this is my car. This is my dream car. And I remember driving to work every morning in my Jeep Cherokee at the time. And like my alarm would go off at 8 o'clock, and it would just be like, celebrate, you now have your BMW X6. So I would go bonkers in the car. I would like literally just be like, oh my God, I got my car. Like OD excitement. And, I just was in the state of feeling it. And I had like, don't judge me, I had a BMW logo taped to my steering wheel. So that I was actively visualizing in the moments that alarm went off. Maybe for just a minute, maybe for 30 seconds to a minute, I would just get really, really excited, to the point where it was like I had the car. And I'll never forget, 30 days later, I was living in Charlotte at this time, and I was coming off of the expressway, and it was raining, and I just did not really do maintenance well on my car, so my tires were probably slick and bald. Anyway, I was getting onto the expressway, and I hydroplaned, and my car spun, and it was literally like on 277 where overpass was. So underneath was bustling 77. I don't know if you're in Charlotte, whatever. Just think about an overpass on the highway. So anyway, my car spun, and all I saw was me going head over to the underpass. I thought my car was going to hit and flip over because the railing was not high at all. So my life literally flashed before my eyes. And all I can remember after that is I hit, my airbag came out, and I was okay. I looked around, my adrenaline was pumping, and I was unhurt. And I saw the car smoking. I thought it was gonna blow up. Like I was in so much fear at this time. I just did not know what was gonna happen. So I jumped out of the car as quick as I can. And I remember people stopping and getting out the car, kind of like, "Are you okay? Oh my God. I thought you were gonna go over." It was just so many different like reactions for concern, and rightfully so, because that was very scary. So I got out of that unharmed. No other cars were involved. My car was totaled. And so sitting there on the curb, I'm kind of like rocking, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe this just happened. And then it just was like, now you can get your X6. And so literally the next day, I went to the BMW dealership, applied, and I got the same exact white BMW red interior. If I know I have pictures of it, I'm going to insert it here. But I, at that moment, I was like, oh, this really works. And at that time, I thought it was just law of attraction. I was nowhere near as deep as I am into how to manifest or how to be a conscious, deliberate creator right now. Like I was literally like an infant in it. So if I could do that in an infantile state, like not really knowing, just by being excited, by knowing that it's mine or feeling the feelings that it's mine, and just detaching from the outcome, because once I felt like I had it, there was no need for me to go and chase it. It was just there. And it just works like that. So I would definitely say that that's a big thing. Like you just have to be in the feeling. You have to know what it feels like. You have to visualize it, and you have to let it go. You know, you'll have your moments each day where you visualize what it is that you want, but the most important thing is to feel the feelings, not even the picture. You just have to feel the feelings of having it and detach from how it's going to happen, and voila, the universe will amaze you. And so my advice to you would be to just trust in the present moment, trust in divine timing, be present, because we create in the now, we create in the present. When you think about it, when you're present, when you're aware of your surroundings, when you're aware of your thoughts, when you're aware of what you're consciously creating, then that is when you become the master of your life. That's when you become a master manifester, because all of a sudden now you are a deliberate creator. Now you're observing your thoughts. You're not living in the past, recreating trauma or recreating shame or whatever you went through in the past, and you're not having anxiety about what's to come in the future, because you already know that what you put out there is bound to happen. So number 3 is going to be to elevate your energy and your presence. Your energy introduces itself before you introduce yourself. When you walk into a room, people can feel your energy. People can feel when you're confident. People can feel when you feel like you're worthy. People can feel when you just know who you are. They can feel the authenticity. You don't have to say a word, they feel it, because energy speaks louder than words. So when you embrace that and you allow your energy to speak for itself, then you are in alignment with the source. You feel that joy, you feel harmony, you feel bliss. You allow your light to shine. And when you allow your light to shine in your full authenticity, that is when your frequency and your vibration is the highest when it comes to manifesting. You are in the light of the creator in that moment. So anything that you think about and feel about, you bring about. So as long as you're allowing your energy to remain in that high vibrational state, the manifesting becomes easy, because you know, like you know who you are. And therefore, energetically, anything that's under your vibration, just it's not going to, you're not going to be attracted to it. It's not going to be attracted to you. So, some of the things that I would tell you how to make sure that you're embodying this is to prioritize your self care, do affirmations, walk like you already are the person that you desire yourself to be. I would do this thing sometimes where I have a song playing in my head. Like I would just have, it was like my walking theme music. I think at one time, let me just give an example, probably like Diva by Beyonce. Like a long time ago, I would be walking and I would just walk to, I'm a diva, I'm a, like, you know. So whatever song that is for you, whatever your theme music is, like that allows you to walk in the magnetism of knowing who you are. So I would implore you to choose a song and just play it in your head when you're walking into rooms, and just see how people start to notice you. See how people start to smile at you as you're smiling. See how magnetic you are to people. See how many compliments you get. Like allow yourself to receive all of that, because that is when you know that your light is shining and you are allowing the divine to vibrate through you. Number 4 would be to align your actions with your desires. So, for example, if you want to be in a loving, healthy, committed relationship, but you're entertaining toxic people and you're entertaining toxic relationships that's diminishing your self worth and lowering your frequency, then that's not in alignment with what you want. You have to get to a place where you're okay with chucking the deuces, like bye. removing yourself from situations that don't align with who you are, who you know yourself to be. So if you know that I want love, I want safety, I want security, first and foremost, I want you to feel it within yourself, because that is the only way that you're going to attract it on the outside. But when you're embodying that within yourself and you start to connect with people, you're going to feel, your body is going to tell you if it's in alignment. If you're feeling anxious and if you're feeling like nervousness or like, I don't know if I can trust this, and if your mind is going off, and that's kind of telling you that it's not in alignment. When you're in alignment, it feels peaceful. You feel at ease. You feel bliss. And you don't really have too many things going on. You don't have too much overthinking going on. You're not questioning everything because you know that it just feels right. It's an energy thing. So when it feels right and you feel in alignment, then that's when you know that it's right. Even when it comes to you saying, I want more money, if you say that I want to be wealthy, I want more money, I want more abundance, then you have to get into the state where you're already grateful for the abundance that's around you. And if you are in a place where you don't have any money and a lot of money in your bank account, just look at things that are abundant in nature. Look at the trees, look at the flowers. Be grateful for the fact that you got up this morning and you have two legs. Be grateful for the fact that you have eyes to see. Be grateful for the fact that you have people that love you and people that you love. When you practice that gratitude, that natural abundance, then abundance flows to you in all other areas, because then now you're a receptor. Now you attract, you're magnetic to abundance because you're already appreciating the abundance that you have. So when it comes to things like money, and you want to manifest more, be grateful for what you already have, but also remove the behaviors that keep you in lack. Remove the limiting beliefs that keep you in lack. Because if you're having limiting beliefs about money, then that goes to where we talked about self-worth. Your worth has to embody the frequency of I am worthy to receive a boatload of money. And I am so grateful for what I have. And give. When you give, the frequency of giving automatically puts you into a place where you can receive abundance, because now I'm giving not from a place of lack, not because if I give $1 to this homeless person, then it's going to come back to me tenfold. No, it has to be from genuine compassion, genuine empathy from your heart, from a place of abundance, never from a place of lack. Because when you are giving or when you're doing anything from a place of lack, then you are attracting the opposite of what it is that you want. And the creator has no, it's unbiased. There is no there's no judgment on whether this is good or bad. It only gives you what you're vibrating. It only gives you the frequency that you're vibrating. So if you're getting things that you don't want, then you have to look at yourself, because nothing external is creating what you're receiving but you. So keep that in mind. And then you have to ask yourself, does my lifestyle, does my mindset embody what I want to attract? Does it reflect what I want to receive? Because if it doesn't, then you have to go in and you have to do the work to shift it. And number five is going to piggyback off of number four, and that is to be in a constant state of gratitude. Nothing attracts abundance, nothing attracts the floodgates of abundance faster than being grateful. Gratitude is going to automatically keep you in that high vibrational state. And high vibration is going to equal creating your deliberate manifestations with lightning speed. You're going to know you have it before it even comes. You're going to wake up and you're just going to feel like this thing that I want is already here. And you'll just start to see the signs follow. You'll start to see synchronicities. You'll start to see that thing that you're looking for show up. If you're looking for love, you'll start to see loving relationships. If you're looking for success in a certain area, then you'll start to see that. If you're manifesting a certain vehicle, you'll start to see that vehicle popping up everywhere. You'll start to see number synchronicities. When you're in flow, when you're in alignment, the signs will follow. The sign is coming from you being in alignment and high vibration and conscious creation and manifesting your desires. So when you're feeling that and when you're seeing all of the signs come up around you, then that just shows you that you're in the state to receive. So you have to maintain that vibration. And as long as you maintain that vibration and no doubt, no doubt, no questioning, no attachment to the outcome, then you just automatically just get to the place where it's like, now I can embrace the being that I am because it's here. So those five things right there will make you irresistible to your manifestations. And it gets deeper, and I will dive into more of this on later videos. But for now, I want you to take this, resonate with it, and start implementing these things today so that you become a master manifester. And if you're
And if you
liking what you're hearing thus far, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. All of this helps the algorithm bring more people that are looking for this type of content to the forefront. And I appreciate you guys so much. Now, if you feel like you need a little bit more help on your journey to conscious creation and being a deliberate master manifester, be sure to check out my book, The Master Manifester: Creating the Life of Your Dreams Through Healing, Divinity, and Self Love. And I also have my journal, the It Is Done. And it's a daily manifestation journal. And I have every proven manifestation technique in here that has worked for me. And it really helps you analyze and assess the limiting beliefs that you may have had. I mean, you have your daily gratitude. So, gratitude does not elude you on any day. You have prompts and different things that you're going to bring up to really hone in on what it is that you truly desire and what you want. So I'll link those below. So until next time, thank you so much for joining me here today at the Sacred Sanctuary. With love and light always.